It's not that hard. Is Gene here? Gene, will you come up? Okay, cool. So, Gene, I'm putting Gene on the spot here. Thanks for coming up here.
Yes.
Now, Gene came up to me yesterday because you signed up for my LinkedIn training, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
She's getting excited already. She's like, I want to talk. I told her yesterday I wanted to bring her up here because it really inspired me, what she said. She came up to me and she's like, Louis. She was like, I need to tell you something, right?
No, it's very important, and I did.
It's very important.
Sometimes people don't listen, but he did.
I did listen. And it was really inspiring to hear what she said. And I won't even say it. I want you to just kind of tell me exactly what you said in your exciting way yesterday, what had happened. About, you got my product on LinkedIn,
Yes.
you went through the training, and you realized that you're...
A light went off in my head because my stepson had been out of work for 2 years. Personally, I am not in real estate. I am a social media marketing expert. However, that said, I had not involved myself with LinkedIn. I got an email from someone that's I'm on another list and attended the function. A light went off in my head when I was listening.
It was a webinar, right?
It was a webinar,
Yeah.
yes, and he was quite informative, gave tons of free tips, and I thought, oh my God. So I paid the $97 for his product. I went, listened to all the audios. They were wonderful, and I thought, oh my God, could my stepson get a job through this scenario with LinkedIn? That was the first thing. Okay, business aside, that was most important. They're married, they have a 3-year-old child. He had been laid off for 2 years and a downsizing from Bank of America. So this was going to get ugly because we were already preparing for him to come to live with us.
To move back in with you, right?
Yes. Oh,
Was that a
my
nightmare,
God.
thinking about that?
That was a nightmare.
And how old is your son?
42.
42. He's going to
you even
move back in.
imagine?
He's going to move back in
42,
with mom.
Right, with his wife, who's lovely, and their 3-year-old. Duh, we haven't been years with children
Right.
that small. And I was like, oh my God.
Wait. What were you like?
Oh my God. And so I said to my husband, what are we going to do? I mean, it's not that we didn't have the money to take care of them or the space, etc. It was just, he's 42 years old.
Right.
So anyway.
So what happened next?
Right away, I emailed Anthony after I got all this information, and I said, Anthony, I just was on a webinar with this absolutely fabulous guy named Louis Howe. Really, truly, that's what I said in the
Thank
email.
you.
And I said, you must do these things. And I gave him 6 tips, which I'm sorry, he could not afford the $97 for
Sure.
your product.
It's all
So
good.
I thought,
You should write me the check now.
yeah.
Just kidding.
So I wanted to give my stepson every opportunity. So in any event, 2 days later, he emails me and he says, Gene, look at my new page, my revamped page. I did everything that Louis said to do, and you'll be shocked. I've already started receiving offers for jobs. And I was like, thank God.
Wait, what were you like?
Thank God. Anyway.
So what happened?
So, in any event, a week later, he emails me again, and he calls his father, my husband, and he says, Dad, I did everything Gene said. Imagine that he did what I said. But really, it was what Louis said. He calls and emails, and he says, I can't believe it. I've already got 12 offers for jobs.
Dang.
Imagine, he's been laid off for 2 years. Nothing he has done worked. So in any event, I'm even happier, of course, hoping that one of those jobs will work out. Of course, he's been without a job for 2 years.
Right.
Unemployment benefits are running up. They've used a lot of their 401k. Anyway, long and short of that is, 2 weeks later, he calls me and he says, you're not going to believe this. I have 37 job offers and interviews just from the changes he made on LinkedIn. I kid you not, believe me. So in any event,
It's pretty sweet. I'm like tearing up here. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's like amazing.
it was absolutely mind-boggling, to tell you the truth, that he would get that many when for 2 years. But in any event, he did narrow it down to 6 different companies that he preferred to work with. He interviewed, got a job, and you will not believe, for more money, and he already had previously made a 6-figure salary, so he got more money, another $20,000 than what he already was making, more benefits. But the most important thing is what Louis always says, that he said, Jean, the networking possibilities are endless. I am able to network with CFOs, CEOs, and people from corporations all over the world, which I never in a million years could have done if I hadn't had the LinkedIn connections.
Awesome. Well, give it up
And
for Jean.
thank God.
Thanks, Jean. Appreciate it. It's awesome. Let's get up. So, thanks for that, Jean.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.